Okay, welcome to the United States, turn 4/7 in our 1942 BBR 6 game. Americans, as always, have a stupid amount of money to spend. They're going to spend 18 on 3 tanks, 24 on 2 cruisers, and 43 on 2 transports, 2 tanks, 2 artillery, and 3 infantry. On the Atlantic side of the board, they have 1 move. Their tanks are going to blitz into Holland, Belgium, and then blitz back to Normandy, Bordeaux, and just steal Holland, the free $3 there from the Germans. Okay. In the Pacific, however, there's quite a lot of action. There are 2 major assaults taking place in the Pacific. And here's what they're going to entail. The tank from San Francisco is going to hop onto a transport. Transport's going to go 1, 2, pick up 2 guys from Pearl, and land in Wake. So it's 2 1s and a 3 versus a 2 there, and that's the only thing that's going to happen there. From Pearl, one of the transports is going to back up, grab the guy from Johnston, bring him along, and then we're going to grab 1 other infantry, 2 artillery, and 2 tanks, and attack Midway. And that attack is going to be supported by quite a bit of air power. And so what do we got here? Oh, crap. Yeah, quite a bit of air power. Okay, so let's get rid of that. That. Okay, so, also, there will be an air transport flying in 2 airborne troops that will participate in the assault, and they'll have 4 left to land the plane. And then, 4 fighters from Pearl, or 2 fighters and 2 tactical bombers from Pearl are going to participate in the attack as well. And they will have 2 left in their gas tanks, and they're going to have to land on the carriers that are coming from San Francisco. The 2 fighters in Pearl are just going to stay there. The battleship is going to come into the attack as well and do an offshore shot, and I know this is non-combat, but it'll just move the subs anyway, and we'll move those things later. Okay, so we'll do the smaller battle first in Wake. We can roll all of these together, actually. That's in frame, perfect, okay. So the Japanese are defending with a 2. The Americans are coming in with 2 1s and a 3, so we can roll all of these together. The Japanese die is yellow. And the Japanese guy gets a hit. So we have a 1 and a 3. These ones always freak me out a little bit because they can go pear-shaped. Miss. 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 Heavy fighting in Wake. Whoops. Oh, it was a hit outside the box. Oh, miss. Hit. Okay, so the territory is taken, and the Japanese infantry is killed. Okay, the big attack here. So what we have coming in are 4 at 2, 2 at 3, 2 at 1. That's all the ground forces. 2 infantry supported by artillery, 2 infantry not supported by artillery, and 2 tanks. 2 TAC bombers. They're not going to target select. 2 fighters and an offshore shot. So we need 5 hits here because the Japanese have 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and a tank. And we got 5 hits, and that's all they needed. So attack successful. Let's just see how much the Japanese end up making the Americans pay for that island. The butcher's bill is nothing. Wow. Okay, Japan rolled a terrible defense there. So that's going to be that. So we'll just get that out of the way. Okay, in terms of non-combat, the air transport will go back to Pearl. And all of the two transports in San Francisco will go to Honolulu. And the two carriers will come to Midway, and all 4 planes will land on those carriers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fully loaded two fully loaded American carriers in that sea zone. Okay, so that guy's like that. All right, so Wake and Midway are no longer Japanese. Get rid of all of these. I cannot believe that they ended up not losing anybody in that fight. That's going to be pretty good. Okay. All right, that's that. All right, over in the Atlantic, there are going to be some moves. First off, is that good? Okay, everything can be seen there. As I said, the tank blitzed in and then back again and picked up Holland, Belgium. But then we are going to move. The 2 infantry from Gibraltar are going to be airlifted to Normandy, Bordeaux, and the plane will continue on and land in the UK. There's no reason for it to land in Normandy, so it doesn't provide any defense. So, okay, the 4 infantry and 2 artillery will hop on to the 2 transports here, and the 2 transports will join the rest of the Navy there and bring all of these guys up to join those guys. Also, there is a single infantry in the UK. He's going to join the guys in Normandy by popping onto one of these extra transports that's just sitting there in the channel. In Washington, infantry, artillery, and tank are going to load onto this transport and come on over here to Casablanca. Keeping that shuck going, I guess, for the last time, because they won't have an opportunity to do it next turn. So, okay. In terms of placement of new units, we're going to put 3 tanks into Normandy. I'll tidy up all that later. And then everything else, oh, wait a minute. 2, 4, 7, 9. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to build one of these infantry in the central United States. So, because I won't have enough to put all 11 pieces in the places I wanted to put them. So there will be an infantry in the central United States. And then the rest of the pieces will be placed in San Francisco. So I'll just put the camera over here so we can see what's going on. And what's going into San Francisco is 4 naval units and 6 ground units. So 2 transports, 2 cruisers. I'll come around this way and put it over there. Okay. 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 tanks. Okay, no changes of money over in the Pacific. However, the States temporarily, anyway, grabbed Holland, Belgium. So that's going to be $3 difference. So the Americans are at, well, 50 5. They're going to go up to 58. And the Germans are going to come down to 52. Are they? No, the Germans can't be that high. That can't be right. I think they were above there. I think they were at 41. So 1, 2, they're at 38. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Oh, Reich point 38, 48, 55. So that's not very good. Okay. All right, American bonuses. They don't get any of those. They have 2 ground units, Casablanca. U.S. is no longer neutral. Okay. The only territories taken were Philippines and Guam that are Americans. The Gilberts are British. So we took Wake back and we took Midway back. So just the Philippines and Guam. So 17 minus 2 is 15. So 10, 15, 20, 23. Plus 58, 20, 58, 68, 78, 81 IPCs for next turn. Okay, who's up next? UK. All right, see you next video.